This is high-speed chess. That's what you're watching.
We have some rumored news, I want to say, and that'll be involving Mr. Manny Pacquiao. And by the time this video gets up, you guys have probably already heard it. These rumors have been floating around for maybe about 24 hours now, in which Manny Pacquiao is being rumored to come back and fight for a world title. How about that? I like Pacquiao. I do. He's a great fighter. He's the greatest fighter, matter of fact. I think he's the greatest of all time. I like to see him chase greatness, but that time is over, right? That time is over. You're 46, dog. You're 46. We got to be honest. I like Pac, and he is immortal to a lot of boxing fans, but we have to realistically take a step back and look at Pacquiao and say, dog, he barely beat the Japanese guy. I want to say he was Japanese. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but the huge Japanese guy he fought in the exhibition fight, he barely beat him. So I believe Pacquiao will get really hurt in his bout, or he's going to get stopped. This is a fight where a guy who is probably at his physical prime in Mario Barrios, which is the rumored fight we're going to be talking about here. A guy who's possibly at his physical prime. I don't want to say Barrios is even a day over 30. Like, Barrios is probably a relatively young guy. It's not a good fight, right? Pacquiao at 46 is it's not a great fighter. The guy who beat him in Ugas was stopped by Barrios, or made light work by Mario Barrios. So, and that was about 4 years ago now, I want to say. So you take a jump forward to where we're at today. Oh boy, I couldn't tell you how Manny Pacquiao's gonna look, and it's so unfortunate because he may really get up for this fight, but when you're that old, your body is just gonna reject it. You may feel good, you may get up and you may be able to run 10 miles and spar 36 rounds for one day, maybe, and then that second day your body's gonna reject it. No matter how much you want to get up, how bad you want to run, do your road work, do your pad, whatever, your body's gonna start rejecting it. There's too much strain that was put on Pacquiao's body over the course of his 20 plus year career. I want to say he debuted in 95, 96, retired, and it still isn't retired. So that's my point. That is my point. Too much strain has been put on this man's body for him to even have a chance in this fight. And he isn't George Foreman, right? George Foreman had size, he had power, he had strength, he had a great chin at that, and he fought in a division where the guys were less skilled, in an era where there was a bit of downtime, right? Michael Moore was a great fighter. He was a great fighter, but Foreman caught him at a really good time. Foreman wasn't even supposed to fight Michael Moore, right? But let's keep it on track here. This will be a really impressive one if Pacquiao's able to pull it off, right? A lot more impressive than what a guy in Foreman did, because at welterweight you don't have the luxury to be a bad boxer. You don't have the luxury to take 20 clean punches to the face. You don't have the luxury to be down 11 rounds and expect a 12th round knockout. You don't have that luxury. You don't have the same luxury as Deontay Wilder, George Foreman, and so many other heavyweights. Not saying they're terrible boxers, but they're lacking in the boxing department, but it makes up with their power. You don't have that luxury at 147. You just don't. So that's why I believe it will be such a great victory if Pacquiao's able to pull it off. Will it make him the oldest welterweight champion? Not quite. Manny Pacquiao was able to accomplish that when he beat Keith Thurman, making him the oldest welterweight champion and the only welterweight champion to touch a title at 40 years of age. So he's just beating his own records at this point. He's going to top his own record by a total of 6 years, which is cool. But more than likely, there will be no records broken here. Only thing broken will probably be Manny Pacquiao's face. And I love Pac. I'm not the highest on Barrios. I'm not too just hip to Barrios and his style of boxing, but 46 is 46, and Pacquiao's going to get seriously hurt. But I want to know what you guys think about it. You know, who would you like to see Pac come back and fight? Would you rather see Pac sit down somewhere? Where do you have Pac all the time? You guys let me know. I hope to see you guys in the next video. I hope to see you guys actually on the TikTok live for Eubank vs. Ben if we're able to make that one. But thank you guys. I hope to see you guys in the next one.